I forgot if I said good morning to you or not. I probably didn't. And now it's actually it's already February 10th, and it's 0:44 now, 0:44 a.m. But this video is for February 9th. So because I didn't get to film it today, I'm really sorry. So first I'm gonna tell you what I did today. I got up at 7:35 and you didn't get to call me up. So when I got up, I was kind of upset. I got up at that time and I didn't get to do my makeup. I just went to school directly, and then had that class. But I was very glad because I made it on time, like before the class time, because I really hate to be late again. So that's that. And then one thing that made me really happy today was that I talked about my model, my empirical hypothesis model with my professor, and he thought my logic makes sense. So I think that's a good thing. I finally know what I'm gonna do. So after class, I went to Tim Hortons to grab my food as always, and then I just sat at the Student Life Center, SLC, and then trying to do some data analysis job. I got some done though, but then we went to that bad feeling. And after you told me about your new ideas and how it couldn't work out, I was not upset about it couldn't work out, because I already accepted it yesterday, like you wouldn't come, and then it would be a better thing maybe, like for us to just staying where we are and trying to get things done, and just becoming better before we can finally get together, right? I don't want you to just not getting your stuff done, because I like you and I always want the best for you. So don't do that. Just finish your job, finish your work, and enjoy where you are now, because I'm with you in spirit and I'll be with you soon. So don't worry about me. I'll be fine. You know I'm busy, right? So I'll be fine. And I get to talk to every day. Like one thing, I think I told you before, even though a couple, they're together every day, in person, I don't think they would talk that much as we do. We actually talk a lot, and we actually spend more time with each other every day, even though you're not here and I'm not there. But it doesn't matter really, because it's you. So I believe in us, because it's you. I'll talk about that later. So that's that. And then after that, I got some consultation. I guess that's when I got really stressed out, because I got a few more consultations to do. I also got some people to email, and at that time in my mind was Isaac and my data thing, and then my job in the afternoon, in the evening, and also I don't know how to deal with our problems. So at that time I was really stressed out. So I'm sorry if I was kind of cold. I was trying to be rational and just trying to calm down, but I think I didn't make it. I made you really upset too, I think. So I'm really sorry for that. But I want you to know that it's not because you couldn't make it to come, because I actually don't want you to spend your parents' money and just for me, or just come just for me. If you don't like your school, I totally support you to transfer to another place you like, but just don't just do that for me, because I will feel really bad for that. Just do what is best for you, and I will support you. That's that. And then I went to the library. I tried to get something done, but I thought I have to get my makeup on, because I didn't do my makeup in the morning, and I think I need that for the work. So I did that. I was doing the makeup in the library, which was kind of funny. People just passed by and see me do makeup. But at that time, I don't care, because I was super, I don't know, kind of upset and also just exhausted. Like at that time, I couldn't care. I didn't have extra energy to care about what other people are thinking about. So yeah. And I remember that was after I did the foundation, and I just started to cry. Like I was kind of worried, and I was like crying and trying to figure out like the place the tears went, like see if there's anything I need to do again. That was kind of funny. And then after I did my eyeliner, you made me cry again. I don't quite remember what I said. Maybe something sweet. I remember you said, why would I leave you alone when you were this upset? And that was so sweet, and started to cry again. Yeah, and there was a funny thing. Just to remind you, you didn't go to play badminton today. I felt really sorry for that, and everybody was looking for you. Your mom got to know that too. I think she got kind of worried, so I'm really sorry for that. We should stop this. So drama. Yeah, and then I went to work, and I didn't get to say a proper goodbye to you, which made you upset again. This video has already been longer than I thought. So yeah, this is the chatting part. I think you'll like it. So I went to work, and then you got upset, but I didn't get to look at my phone for the whole time. Sorry for my voice. And then I got criticized because I made some mistakes, because it was really busy today, and yeah, I just didn't get a good memory after those poor sleep. But I tried, and I didn't think I did that bad, like compared to my first experience, like before, the place I worked before. because I tried my best, so I didn't really feel bad about that. But then there was a time when I was wiping the balls and stuff, and then the music just came in. Like in the store, they play some music, right? So the song, like say something, like I heard that line, like say something, I'm gonna give up on you, and just those lines. I just couldn't help and start crying, and luckily there was nothing around me at that time, so I just pretend that I was gonna go to the washroom. So I went into the washroom and cried for a little bit, and then went out. And at that time, I think that was at that time I saw a message, and that was so sweet. But the first time I just saw, like, you send me messages, but I didn't check it out. Didn't get time to check it out. But then at night, and I got a chance to go. Like, I thought I could go, but then I didn't make it. But when I went into the changing room and I checked out my phone, that was the first thing I do before I change my clothes. I guess that's part of the reason why I didn't make it to go, because my boss saw me still wearing my clothes. So, yeah. So I checked out the phone and saw messages, and I felt so happy. And so I checked out my necklace. I just couldn't wait to ask you, like, how do you like it? But at that time I just didn't get time because boss knocked the door and Sherry, can you stay for a little bit longer? I was like, oops. And I didn't get a chance to text it back right away. So I knew you would get upset again because I didn't reply after I read the messages. So I'm sorry for that. But yeah, that's why I picked up phone later, like right beside my bosses. They saw me picking up my phone, and they listened to me saying, "Oh, sorry, I'm still at work. I'll call you back later." But I don't care, because I just don't want to make you worried again. So I told you that, and then I just worked hard for the whole time, and waiting for the time I could text you back. And I finally got a time that I was kind of free. It was not that busy anymore, so I went into the washroom and texted you, like, and told you still at work, and like you know what I said. So I just didn't want to be upset anymore. So I did that, really naughty, while I was working, and then went out and waiting for getting jobs done. And then I got to the bus stop and got to call you, and I saw you. Like, after I went out from the restaurant, I saw you were online 8 minutes ago. And that was already quite late, and I was kind of happy and moved. Even though I know this is not healthy, we should stop this. But yeah, I was kind of moved, so I called you right away, without my earphones on. I didn't even looked for my earphones. I called you directly, and then just getting to listen to your voice is the best thing ever. And I got home, got these. I have to show you. Got these. This light is not working for us. Yeah, got these, and then I have to pick it up. I'll wait until they all arrived, then I'll pick them up together. And yeah, that was today, and talking with you for an hour or so. That was quite good. I have to finish this now. It has been 16 minutes. I don't have to cut it, and it's already a long video. So yeah, that's that. And then today's task. One thing I like about Tom Powell, I always feel safe because of you. Well, there was some time when I don't feel safe though, but like many things you did, I really, really like. For example, you always tell me like, what are you gonna do before you leave? Like when you can't text me for just a while, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or just 1-2 minutes, you always tell me what are you gonna do, and tell me you're gonna come back, and you really come back on time. Well, for most of times. And yeah, and you just call me whenever you're available, and you're free. And I feel really safe for that, because I'm impatient and I'm easily to overthink those things when I like really care. So thank you for not letting me be nervous or being unsafe, feeling unsafe. And also, when like you're my first boyfriend and I didn't even kiss anyone before, and you told me, I don't think you remember this, but you told me, when we meet, you just follow me. Like for most of the time, I feel like I'm older than you, and I feel like I'm more. Well, I don't think I'm more mature, but it's like I'm trying to, and I know you're naughty sometimes, even though I am, but yeah, you're naughty. But when you say that, I'll feel like, yeah, I can follow you. And also, you told me you have the same idea about something, like you think it's meaningful. I was really surprised when you first told me, because you're a white guy. Sorry for the stereotype, but yeah, because of the culture difference, or just the idea of different people, because I don't think it's that a culture difference anymore. But yeah, I really like that. I really like you think that's meaningful, and just didn't do anything before you felt anything. So felt something. So yeah, I guess that's why I agreed to stay with you, even though I will be meeting you for the first time, right? I'm actually kind of nervous, because that will be the first day we meet, right? So I don't know, but I trust you, even though it would be dangerous, if you're I don't know. I know Miran will be worried again. Like Miran was so surprised, like I trust you. Like when Mira was being worried, I told Miran, like I trust him. I told her that, even though that was kind of bold. But yeah, I guess that's because you always let me feel safe, and I just think I can trust you. I mean, if I don't trust you, then who should I trust? So yeah, that's for today. And it's already 20 minutes, so I have to cut out here and call you. I hope you haven't fallen asleep. So I'm gonna call you quickly. It's 1:05 now. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get to record this tomorrow. I'll definitely do that. I promise. And I'm gonna stay up for my data analysis thing now. But good night here. Thank you for everything. Bye. Good night. Have a good night.